Hi, so today we're going to go ahead and start our sock module, learning how to make a sock. This is going to be really fun because we're going to learn several ways to make a sock. We're going to do not only the toe up, but we're going to learn a cuff down later. We're going to learn a couple different heel turns. So what I'd like to show you first is this is a basic cuff. We started at the cuff, cast on and knit down, and we get to the heel, and you'll actually be right here with your needles. And what we do then is we go ahead and do a heel, what we call a heel flap, and then we will turn our heel, and then we will pick up stitches along our heel flap and knit them into our pattern. And the reason that it's really nice to know how to do a toe or a cuff down is because there are certain patterns. This is a lace pattern sock that I've done, and there are certain patterns that just, you can tell these are old. They've got a lot of fuzzies, but there are a lot of patterns that don't translate from a cuff down directions to a toe up. So if you're really interested in doing a lot of socks, you'll eventually want to know how to do both of them. But you can see from the shape of it, this is completely different when we do the gusset and the heel turn from what I call the neat fish lips kiss that we're going to learn how to do. And this doesn't have the heel flap. It just has a heel turn, and then the flap is kind of already built into it. And what I like about these is they fit really well. The other thing I really like about them is they lay nice in your drawer. It's kind of hard to get these cuff down and this style to lay nice, but these are just square. They lay nice in a drawer. You can set them up like this, and they just lay nice. Okay, so our first lesson today is to understand our pattern. And those of you who are doing the toe up, you should have your cardboard cutout already made, and I've gone ahead and done the math so that we know where your lines are. When you look at mine, when I measured my foot and did a mark where my ankle bone was, this line is where my ankle bone is, which means this is actually where I was supposed to start turning the heel. But when I did the math, because I have a high instep, when I did the math, it brought that line clear in here, and you can see I've kind of X'd that line out to remind myself don't use that line, but I'm using this line, and I found that these socks fit nice and snug. They're not tight, but what you'll find with other socks without this heel is they get loose and floppy after a while, and they wear a lot faster. They wear out a lot faster. So I prefer the fish lips because of this one design idea that she put into the pattern. So you can also see on the other side I have marks of a dotted line, and this is actually where our toe will be. When you look at this sock, you can see the difference between the toe and then where the design starts, which is actually going to be the heel part. So what we're going to start today is we're going to start doing the cast on, and I'm going to end this video and then we'll start the next video for your cast on. So join me in just a little bit. Thanks for coming. Later.